Sup internets, this is Gothic Gamer, and I have a question for you. What the hell is that? In BioWare's recent Anthem reveal gameplay trailer, we got to see quite a bit of both the Ranger and the Colossus Javelin platforms. But we know next to nothing about this third Javelin type. Though we see it several times across the demo, we never really get a good look at what it is or what it's capable of. So let's see what we can figure out based on what we've seen so far. Let's start by first taking a look at what we do know about this Javelin. Right away, the most unique thing about this suit is that it's the only one that doesn't have any noticeable jetpacks. Instead, we see this energy field surrounding parts of the Javelin. It's clearly an important facet of this exosuit. You can see several variations of this energy field featured prominently in this piece of artwork featuring this particular Javelin. So how does that work? The only time we see this Javelin in action is here, when Sandra joins the squad. Immediately we can see that this Javelin moves differently. When she spawns, she just teleports in, as opposed to the typical landing you see both the Ranger and the Colossus do, with Kim and Paul respectively. As the squad takes off running, notice that the energy field I mentioned earlier is visible here on Sandra's back. Moments later, we see this energy field shift and Sandra takes off into the air. This is different than the flight we saw earlier in the demo, and from what we see here, it looks like she's able to maintain this hover for an extended period of time. And that's really all we see of this Javelin. Beyond that, we have no idea what its capabilities are. So for everything else, we'll pretty much have to speculate. To start off, it's pretty likely this Javelin is going to be very high on mobility. Where the Ranger is a middle-of-the-road versatile platform, and the Colossus is a heavy, slow-moving Javelin, it would make sense that this would fulfill an opposing role. Likewise, we can guess that whereas the Colossus can take a beating, this Javelin will probably be more of a glass cannon. At this moment, we just don't have enough information to even guess at what else this exosuit can do. That pretty much just leaves us with wild speculation. So let's see what other parallels we can draw from other games. Yes, this means comparing this game to Destiny. Bear with me. In Destiny, your Guardian can be one of three classes: Hunter, Titan, and Warlock. Now the Ranger has obvious similarities to the Hunter, and the Colossus has obvious similarities to the Titan. So it stands to reason that this third Javelin is probably going to be pretty similar to the Warlock. In other words, this exosuit would feature mage-like gameplay. What this means in the context of Anthem, however, is anybody's guess. However, I will point out, when discussing this game, Aaron Flynn referred to it as science fantasy, not science fiction. Something else this game shares with Destiny. And if that's the case, we'll probably see it exemplified with this particular exosuit. While the other Javelins are stuck firing actual physical rockets and mortar shells, we could be looking at a Javelin that just shoots raw energy out of their fingertips, tossing lightning bolts and fireballs like any proper mage. Possibilities are endless. Until more information is released, we can only speculate. So what do you think this third Javelin is like? Any ideas on its weapons and capabilities? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Until then, this has been Gothic Gamer, and I'll see you next time.